Also, only 1,000 more to go. How long time does it take you to develop something like this? Account alias is one. You see, for example, John's pop up. Okay, so you are finding bot. Thank you, ChatGPT. Yay! You get it right in a first shot. Nothing is screaming. Don't do this kind of things. Okay, don't be bad. I'm so proud of you. No matter piece of cake, he had some sense of humor. Also. Yeah, good. Okay. Man, I hope that nobody watched these videos. After that, I'm working on Upwork also. So if you need somebody that, for example, work on your next project, you can hire me. I'm coding for food. So, so hello guys. Today I'm gonna try something new. Okay, something very ambitious. So today I want to code in front of you guys. Okay, it's something that I have never tried before. Okay, so I want to try to write tests. Okay, using ChatGPT. Okay, live. Okay, I have never done this kind of coding sessions before. This is my very first time. So please, sorry, I'm virgin about it. So today I'm taking my virginity. Okay, I hope you guys watch it. Okay, if you don't watch it, also is okay. But I'm working in the previous videos. Also, if you watch it, I'm working on a project called Keycloakify. So it's an open source project. I'm trying to increase their test coverage and so on and so forth. So I did many pages, okay? And after that, I did this many pages. Now what I'm doing is that I'm covering more. So, but the way that I write tests, okay, it is automated. I can automate. I am writing automated tests. Okay. What I mean by automated test is not what you think about the automated test. I mean that by automated is that ChatGPT write it for me. The automation is the ChatGPT that is writing the test. Okay, so it is something fun. Okay, just now I was playing with it. I thought that I was recording, but in reality I was not recording. So now what I'm trying to do is that, and I had a lot of problems with it just now. Okay, it was not behaving. Okay. After that, I find out that after I fixed the issue, I say that, oh, finally I fixed the issue. So did I show it properly to the entire internet? After that, I find out that, okay, it was not recording. So I'm dumb. But never mind. Okay, so now this time what I want to do is this, that I will continue. I will open the session again. So after that, we do the same thread together. Okay. So let's switch on to the guy. Okay. So you guys see me, right? So everything is recording, right? Not like that. Okay. So okay, before we start, okay, so the story is yeah. Okay, okay. So this one is local 6006. Okay, so this one is my storybook. Okay, this is the storybook, my local repository. Okay, and this guy, the Joseph. Okay, so he's in charge of the Keycloakify. Actually, they have a very decent project. You check them out. Okay, I put a link down below. Okay, so they host their storybook in their website or something like that. So it is very something very cool. Okay. So now, okay, so I remember I started to do increasing the test coverage so just for fun, okay? Test coverage from here to up to login IDP link confirm. So today I want to do the login IDP confirm. So okay, so this one is the project. Okay, so if you see the project is simple as it's extremely simple. Okay, so how it is what I mean by extremely simple. Okay, so you don't have much, So okay, they have one folder. All the pages in these pages that you see here, okay, it is in this folder, and all the stories also is in another folder. Okay, so the stories, all the storybooks between all these stories. Okay, so one is the source. Okay, the thing that you at the end you send to the production floor. Another one is the test. Okay, so they have two folders and one source and another one for the storybook. So as simple as it is as simple. Okay. So okay, I opened the ChatGPT just now. I was fighting with it, and I was total failure, But at the end, I fixed it after I see that it's not recording. So I opened a new ChatGPT, see that how it goes. Okay, so we start from scratch. Okay, so I opened just now. I find out the storybook. So this one is a storybook that I want to improve the test coverage. Okay, and by the test coverage, I mean that, for example, different condition. It's not automated test. Go there, click button, this kind of things. Later, I want to suggest to the Joseph. I'm not sure that he's open to it or not, but I can come. I can discuss with the Joseph that okay, he's interested or not. So I add test for him. I'm okay. So I like overall. I'm a psychopath. I have OCD to do tests. So, yeah. Okay. Never mind. So after that, what is going on is that I will ask him to, maybe for example we add an automated test, go press button, fill in the form, see that the label is okay or this kind of thing. But let's see, Joseph is open because for that one I'm using normally the Storybook test runner. So I'm not sure that Joseph is open to it or not, adding dependency to the project and so on and so forth. Okay. So everything is ready. Okay. So let's start coding. Okay. And these things is, I haven't tried, and this is the first time I'm coding. So if you see me that, okay, I struggle, okay, so this one, please go easy on me. So this is not like a real coding. Somebody that tried and code 1,000 times is none of them. This is my very first time I'm trying this. In the previous time, I managed to uncover some hidden bugs that no one have ever discovered. So I really hope that we can find some deep hidden gem that improves, shows that, for example, ChatGPT, we love ChatGPT, thanks for the invention of ChatGPT, these kind of things. But if we don't find out, also is cool. Okay, so okay, please, okay, let's write our prompt. Okay, ask as a test software engineer, I want you to help me to increase my test coverage for my story book. I will give you codes. You should analyze them and then add stories to my existing story book. I will provide you the storybook also. I will provide you the story book also. Okay. So we put it in quotation like this. So you put in quotation like this, you will have a better understanding what the hell you're doing. Okay. So I copy paste the. Let's go to the guy. Okay. So I copy paste this entire thing. Control A, Control C, and this one is very stressful. I never coded in front of the entire world. Although I know that nobody watched what. And still, who knows? Maybe my ex-girlfriend is watching now. Hey, that young coder. Oh, your embarrassment is better that I broke up with you. Let's see now. Depends on the case context, I think. So just now, actually, I had a lot of problem. Okay, so I faced the problem. I solved the problem, but I still want to show you the same thing. Okay, that I faced the problem. Okay, so I know, although the problem that let's see, he do the same mistake or not. He didn't do the mistake. I wish that he do the mistake. It looked like he remembered the mistake that I last time I fixed. Okay, so what was the mistake that last time I do? It was like this because I didn't give him enough example. What he do is that there is something called II18. So this thing he has no access to it. You see, just now he was explaining something. II18, this kind of thing. You have not to access to it, but he was testing it. Okay, so he was marking it or something like that. So the test was broken. Okay. But now this time it looks like he remember. Okay, so never mind. So okay, so we just copy one of his storybooks. Okay, so before we do his storybook, okay, so if you see this one is a login IDP link, right? So we come to login IDP link, and if you see now, it looks like this, and we have only one story here, and this one is small as hell. So let's make it bigger this time. By the way, they are interactive. This is the things I like about this place. Okay, so you see, for example, okay, so there is only one story. Okay, this guy also. This one is the original one. Okay, so they have one story. Okay, so let's add the story that just now he wrote for us. Let's see. We see. Okay, so the KC context is not working. Okay, so this is the kind of issue. So when you write test for it, okay, at the beginning, especially for drills like this, at the beginning, you struggle a lot to make him understand that, okay, what you want. Okay, after you force him to understand that what you want, he become very tuned. It means that the first few pages you suffer. Okay, And this is the reason also I started the session from scratch. If even that if okay, now when I start this and you see me coding, okay, you will see that I will suffer for at least 10 minutes, okay, which is expected, okay. Don't say that this guy is junky, this kind of thing. But after that, if I make him understand what I really mean, okay, it will be very easy. I can the first page it takes, for example, 20 minutes. The second page it will take five. The third would be taking 2 minutes. It is like that. So and the rest is just you just copy paste fast, 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 fast. Everything works just okay. So it is like that. Okay. So I will tell him like this. When just now I was facing this issue. Okay. Although I wanted to do debugging in front of you guys, but because I forgot to record, so never mind. So what we do is we do something like okay. So we tell him that okay, the code that you gave me was out of tune. I will provide you some variations. I want you to follow their structure and format it exactly. Okay. So let's see. So okay, so we okay. So what I'm gonna do is that I will find a few storybooks that I very well they define. So for example, this one is not a good example. You just put a boilerplate. Okay, so let's find another one. Okay, so this one look different. Okay, so I will just copy and paste it for me. So let's find another one. So this looking definitely this one. You see this one uh, I I don't want to say bad words. Okay, so over internet, my mom my mom comment. I don't know. I frightened my mom watched the video, so I won't say. But last time I suffered to develop this, okay. So I this one I give him as an inspiration. Okay. So hopefully he will pick up and he will develop a better test for me this time. And this is fun. So scary, man. Never coded in pro. The feeling is like, for example, for example, your customer is standing on top of behind your back. So let's see. Okay, so with Google IDP, what Google IDP? I don't think so. He has a Google IDP or something. Let's check. So previously this one was junky. Okay, let's see. Case context. Wait, let's see what was. Let's see what was he is doing. Case context. Where the case context comes from? This one he's right. Let's check. First of all, let's see copy paste his first code we see that directly working on that. Okay, so we just cannot find case context. We just give him the error until we see that can he figure it out. Because the case context variable is referencing your story without being defined. You need to define or mark the thing. Okay. MDQ, IDP. Okay, so now how he define it. This kind of things normally he do mistakes, Case context. How he define the case. I remember there was case page story. Never mind. We try. Okay, is he finished coding? Yeah. Let's check. Okay, so only one of them has an issue. Okay, so the rest doesn't have issue, right? So this one we can test later. Okay, but he developed few tests for me. Okay. So, but never mind. So I don't know what the hell he did, right? So just I copy paste his code. Okay. I tell him that explain to me what he's doing. Okay. Explain the new test that you have added. So you don't shoot yourself in the leg. But it's fun, man. It's like you're coding with your friend. So okay, guys, there will be a lot of affiliation down there. After that, I'm working on Upwork also. So there is my link for Upwork profile is over there. If you need somebody that, for example, work on your next project, you can hire me. I'm coding for food, so your support is really appreciated. Somebody is beside you after that. Yeah. Bob is fun and is a little bit weird. It's like somebody forever doesn't understand. Red talking to the mirror or something, but at the same time also it's fun. It's like uh, add 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 it the comma inside the code. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Let's copy paste the thing. See what is happening. Okay. So mark the KT context to await the TC. So this one. Okay. So on the two. Okay. So the default. Okay, purpose this standard behavior with mock data scenario. The component renders with a mock in identity provider analysis. Okay, with Google IDP. Okay, test behavior when the IDP analysis is set to Google. Okay, so it means okay, so we understand what is happening. Simulates the component being used with a Google identity provider. Okay, so this one is completely understandable. Key aspect: ensure the correct analysis Google is displayed and component behaves correctly with a specific identity profile analysis. Okay, so this one is understandable. Okay, so okay, so I just copy this thing. Let me copy the entire thing. Okay, so I have no error. Good. Okay, good. Okay, so and we added a lot of comments also. Next time the guy he wants software. Okay, so IDP analysis, this kind of thing. So okay, we go to there. So with Google IDP. So you see, nothing is showing over there. So even that, although for example we added the IDP or those kind of things, okay, so the behavior of the thing it is still the same. Okay, this could be but you see, okay, so this is the thing that I want to show you. Okay, so I think this is the reason also at that I'm doing this nonsense. Okay, so you see, for example, now, for example, you have different variation of the UI. One is with the arrow, another one with the for example, without the error. Okay, if you don't have this test, because previously I tried a lot to, for example, modify their look and this kind of thing. So what will happen is that, by the way, I'm capturing this time, right? So I don't go after that if you don't capture. So and the voice also perfect. Right? Okay. So last time, for example, I was because previously I was editing their how's the UI. So for example, you change after that, you go to the production, you see that okay, the look, the original one and the actual one. For example, there is a condition that you didn't support or something like that. But now you can see all the different variation, and even you can find bugs in the original. For example, the original, for example, UI. Okay, for example, now with the Google IDP from the thing that I see, okay, the look is exactly the same. For example, if you go there, for example, in the test that you rewrite, for example, Google IDP aliases, right? So he said that the ensure the correct aliases Google is displayed between Google is supposed to display something in a components behave correctly with a specific, but over there from the things that I see, nothing is displaying. Okay, so this could be a bug or something like that. So I have to talk to the Joseph, say that this one is it correct or not. And this is good. Now I'm documenting also. It helped me to remember that this one, it could it is it a bug or this one is okay. So later, for example, I will add a, for example, case in a GitHub or something like that. But we did our first page. Yay! So we happy. So okay, let's go to the second one. So okay, so we did the IDP link. Okay, so we close this one. So very successful. At least we have one success story. Okay, so we give him the ChatGPT. Great job. Great job. Great job. We did our first successful test. There is only just 100,000 more. Okay, so also only 1,000 more to go. Piece of cake. He had some sense of humor also. Okay, so never mind. So okay. Man, I hope that nobody watched these videos. Please, guys, don't stop. Everybody say that. Please subscribe. Please don't subscribe. Don't. So never mind. Let's go to the next one. Okay. So login off grant. So we want to. I think this one. Okay. So the next one is login IDP link email. Okay. So okay. Let's go see. Open the page. Login IDP. Guys, you see any login IDP email? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, login IDP email. So, so it looks like something decent. No much, not nothing fancy over there. You can login IDP link email. And the other one, login IDP link email. Okay, so I forgot to login IDP link email. Login. Wait a second, looking IDP link email. Okay, by the way, how many minutes? So I don't want to do more than, yeah. So okay, so I will do not more than 1 hour. Okay. Okay, so login IDP link email and login IDP link email stories. Okay. Okay. We will go to him. Okay, so yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's do the same drill. Let's do the same thing for his page. So you see now already he already gets what he has to do. Okay. So the rest would be easy, with less suffering. Okay. Normally the first page, second page is difficult, but after the third page he is very tuned. What he understand what you are real what you really want. Okay, let's break down the structure and add much data where necessary and include comments to explain it. You see all the things just now I explained to him. He's doing it. So normally I don't do comments, but for example for just now, because we're doing also, I don't want to just. I want to, especially in the internet, I want to just do. So if it's actual life, I just push the things. Somebody, worst come to worst, somebody scream, right? So he doesn't accept your pull request. Right? So let's push. Don't do this kind of things, okay? Don't be bad. Don't fall on you. I'm having fun. Okay, so let's copy paste. Is he directly in a first shot? Can he get it right or not? Yay! He get it right in a first shot. I'm so proud of you. If it works, I will give him a. Okay, I give him something. Login ID link email. So is he updated? Have you added the test? Added the cases that are not covered yet. If not added, by the way, we can check it, because I have this one is a non-original one. So if idpAlias, okay, idp link, so he has four tests. Okay, this guy also does he have four tests? No, so in reality he did his job. So it means that you see if he has only the IDP link email, this one it has only, as you can see, he has only, for example, four tests. Now the one that I'm doing, it has more tests than the one that he is covering. So let's see what was he say. Okay, thank you for pointing out that was based on the code and the cases we already added. There are at least some scenarios that haven't been covered yet. Okay, so okay. You are welcome. he doesn't he doesn't know that. I'm a very grateful person. Thank you, ChatGPT. Man, this one it become long. It would be interesting to see the Joseph expression after this. He will think that such a good boy. He not only covered the test, he write comments also. Respect. And this is one. And he common. Such a small case scenario. You see why you write. Yeah. Okay. So okay, because I think he's writing a test for each of the messages or something like that. I believe that he didn't break down the code or something. Let's see. Let's see. In a first shot, he can get it right. Yeah, so only one error. Okay, so this one also you just comment it out. So you don't need to have 100%, but let's follow it. Okay. So okay, so we add all the cases. Yeah, okay, so nothing is screaming. Okay, so we Wait, let's go there. So we have all these cases. I think, yeah, so he added a lot of cases. So he added a lot of cases. So okay, so with the idpAlias, so okay, so what we do in the idpAlias, we just go there, check that we do anything in idpAlias. So this one is the first case. So we it's sometimes you overdo it, So you just check that he is overdoing it, or you are more like a quality insurance assurance. You just make sure that ensure the correct identity provider addresses Google and the broker context user info are displayed. So let's see, go there, Google and okay, Google and what other key aspect? Okay, Google identity provider alias. Actually, no, I'm not writing for the moment. I'm not using the because this one is not my own project. This one is an open source project, so I cannot do this. But for example, if it was my own project, I was doing the test. So you don't need to go manually do. So just you will tell him that, for example, okay, just write the automated test. Okay. So he will write down the test for you. So you won't do this kind of software things that now I'm doing manually also. But this one is not my own project. So I have to check if the Joseph, if he is okay later, I will do the storybook test run. So okay, so ensure the correct identity provider alerts Google and the broker contact user info display. Okay, Google and user info. Okay, so the John Doe and the my realm. Okay. The Myron, that's not supposed to be Myron. Oh, you see, he's doing a good job, man. Oh, the IDP is this thing, man. I get it. So let's check the Google IDP. Also, this one is correct. Or for this one is I don't see any IDP, but for you see for this one with IDP. So you see the Google is showing there. Okay, so they were not covering this. So if for example this one is the original one, okay. So for example the Google is not there. So what will happen is that this, for example, if you go modify the theme by yourself, okay, what will happen to you? So if the ChatGPT was not there, somebody stupid like me does not write the test. So for example, you just go remove, for example, one div, and after that, a functionality of the guy disappear. Do you get what I mean? So, but now because of the ChatGPT, you see how easily we are generating the codes, something that we don't even know. For example, you see, for example, now this one is considered bug to me. Okay, so for example, if for example the IDP does not inject it, it will show jump. Okay, so but for example, when you do so this one I can so this one I can let him know that okay, for example, if the IDP is 0, so there is no handling. So normally I will do something like this. I will call, for example, the owner after that. I see that do you want to fix it or you want to fix it yourself. So in this case scenario, you are not handling it. So you see, it brings a lot of value to some project like that, especially this one because they don't modify it yourself, somebody else, for example, this one is with Facebook. This is so beautiful, So so this one is with Arrow. So none of these cases was covered, now we are in less than how long time does it take you to develop something like this? And the point is this, for example, you are developing this shit once, okay, that you don't even put the effort into it, okay? And after that, this is an open source project, how many people they are using this thing? You are, in reality, this one is better than charity work, you are saving thousands of people's lives. I don't want to over promote the thing, but this is something cool, man. Okay, so you see, for example, we cover with this, without, for example, the username in broker. So okay, mark IDP aliases. So let's check. Okay, so you see, without the username, again, you can see his account aliases one. You see, for example, John's pop up. Okay, so you are finding both. For example, all these cases it was not handled. Okay, nobody handled these things. Okay, for example, if this, for example, the email address is missing, or for example, this and that. Okay, so all these things is not handled. Okay, do you get what I mean? So later, for example, we can go to the guy and say that okay, do you want to fix this, or for example, you think that okay, this test is unnecessary, so we can communicate with the guy. Okay, but now we have already later. Let me compile all these things. So later I will compile all these things, and after that, tell him that it is this. So yeah, by the way, if you guys know, for example, that I'm very into mind mapping, those kind of things. I will put the MindMeister down there. So if you guys buy from MindMeister, they give me some commission, so I won't die of hunger. Yeah, nowadays I'm that poor that I literally code for food. So okay, so Keycloak potential box. So this one I will compile later. I will give to the maintainer that do you think this one is a bug? Do you want me to fix it or do you want to just let it go? Okay, so the first one that we find that it is weird. So this one we find out that this one is weird, right? So okay, so this one we find that it is weird. So I will push. I will push. I think I will do something like this. I will push the thing because my test it doesn't have issue, right? So I will put the thing to him, and after that I will tell him that okay, how you want to handle it is up to you. I don't care. Whatever you tell me, I will just do. I'm just a soldier. I don't want to teach. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this one is for first thing. So let's go check one by one the box. Okay, so this one it was the test behavior. The component is missing. This one it was a missing username. Okay, so what we find out? Okay, luckily, yeah. So for example, because of this thing, we find out that okay, if the guy he doesn't provide the username, you will the junk will be provided over there. Okay, so this one it was saying. Okay, if multiple IDP providers within that, for example, Google and LinkedIn, those kind of things. Okay. So what is the expected behavior? Did he explain in the code that what he expect to be? So with multiple forwarders such as LinkedIn, Twitter are used, the key aspect ensure the correct rendering of the email linking instruction when the multiple identity forwarder is handled. Okay, so LinkedIn, but okay, is his test correct? No, there is no multiple IDP provider. Okay, so this one is total junk. Okay, so sometimes you have to check in. Okay, so this one is total junk. Okay. Okay, so purpose test how to component handle for the submission error verify the and this one I think it was good. So I remember the error supposed to be pop-up or something like that. So normally the error those kind of things they do a good job. This one the error it was because we deleted the text. You see, okay, so this one is it's look good to me at least. Okay. By the way, this kind of things is open source, So if for example you find out also later they will somebody will scream so they will fix it. So you don't need to be too as long as you write the test box is used by many people. Okay, so this one look good to me. So the submission was fine. The better way is that I write down a list. After that, I will just tick and untick these kind of things. But never mind. I think this one is for because I'm doing also video. So this one is custom realm display name. Okay. Okay. So with the custom realm display name, custom realm, realm display name. This one it doesn't change to me. Okay. Yeah. See. With a custom realm display, you see? Yeah, you see this one, right? So let's change this one, okay? Custom. So for example, we do something like, for example, we make this one custom display name. So don't worry on me. By the way, my computer is junky also. Go easy on me. Yeah, you see custom brand display, right? So he did. So you see, in reality, what he is doing is that all these messages he is testing all these messages. Actually the bugs also that I push in the GitHub also it was like this even as yeah he was doing he was injecting a HTML or something like that so he was finding it out. So he did a lot he's adding a lot of value. What I'm trying to say is that he's adding a lot of value. He do it for $20 a month. Okay, so imagine for example how much you have to spend money to actually something like this one is definitely about it. The thing that it is that for example cases like this, so we are finding a bug inside the diagram. So we thought the idpAlias. I hope somebody watch this one. I'm not sure you guys gonna watch this one or not, but maybe I edit this one. I will show that I find this bug, that bug. And after I said that to ChatGPT, something maybe I will do an intro one. So okay, Google link. So this one with idpAlias. So this is the Google link, Google accounts, all the history. So this one is no. So easy. Okay, so let's go do another page. So how many minutes? Okay, so I don't want to do more than 1 hour. Okay, so I will do 34 minutes so far. Okay, so okay, we tackle 2 page more. So okay, so let's go do the next one. Okay, so this one it was the Google link, IDP link email, right? So okay, so let's do the next one. Google IDP link. Uh, okay, Google IDP link. Mm, what was the name? Login OAuth grant. Login OAuth grant story. Yes, so this one is already selected. Login uh login OAuth grant. I really hope somebody watched this one. It's just we're doing something really cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's do yeah, that's it. Everything's great for this page. Everything is great for this page. Let's do another one. Is follow exact procedure. You see, this one also is only boilerplate, Nobody writes tests or anything for it. So, so this one definitely he's supposed to do something. So while he's doing this one, let's go check the code. So you see, this one it has a lot of, it has a lot of, for example, message, this and that, So this thing's supposed to be difficult to, this thing supposed to have stuff to do. Message string, advanced message string. Okay. So no, I read the codes for example, message and advanced message, this kind of things. These ones they can be HTML. The one that they have a string, they are a string. So yeah, sometimes they do a mistake. For example, based on the experience I have with the, for example, they have an experience that they are messing around with the two. Okay. So he finished. This one he do this button is very cool. So you see at the beginning is here. So after that he stick it down. I'm thinking to develop something like this for myself. This sticky. I really love this sticky button. Cool design. So yeah. So let's see in the first shot you get it or. Wow, this is so successful. Respect, man. So okay, man, really this one is something valuable. Okay, so you see all pop up. Okay, this guy he doesn't have any of the things just now I developed. Login off grant, login off grant. Okay, so all pop up. Okay, login off client name. So I think he's pumping something like client name for example. Okay, let's see what he's doing. Okay, login off with client name. Okay, so what he is putting for the client name. So okay, test the component behavior when the client name is not provided. Okay, so even that if the component it doesn't have the name, what will happen? Okay, so this one example policy. Okay, so first of all, something is wrong over there. Even that if client name, you see overall, even let's see in the even original one, he do this mistake or not. You see, in the original one, this mistake is not there. You see. So you see there is something different. Again, it looks like not something not right. Let's, let's put this one. Oh, you see this one, even by default is wrong. So maybe the ChatGPT did some mistakes. Okay, let's go to the revert back to code. So we didn't broke their stuff. So Yeah, so okay, so he looks like fine. So let's go just copy paste one of his. Oh, okay, so he has a mark function. After that, he used this mark function to do. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So okay, so you see, he's using the URI, those kind of things. So this is the guy that is breaking the thing. Okay. So what is the if I revert back his code? Um, not if directly I do the thing. I think maybe just only the logo URI, policy URI. Uh, so I think I only will remove only the URI because I believe the one that is causing the issue for the top it would be this one. We try. No harm trying, right? The good thing about the software engineering, you have a few controls a lot of times. In some programs, they don't have the. Am I correct? Let's check the default. Yeah, see, I'm correct to say. So the PNG, just now, if you remember, there was a PNG over there, right? So if, for example, I put this one there, so he will become a stack. Yeah, you see? So it means that in here, he has to show the IDP. Or I didn't know, before this, I didn't know even what is IDP. So IDP is something like Google, those kind of things. So okay, so identity provider, this kind of thing. I didn't know for what in this context. I didn't know that the IDP means identity provider. But after he explained, so now I understand. But so you see, so we don't want to mess with things up. So the better example for this one is that, for example, you just put a PNG or something like that. So can we find a PNG or never mind, man? I don't. Okay. Do I do it? Okay, make tell him maybe he can do that. You know, I want to manage logo URI something meaningful. Let's see if he can get it one or not. It's interesting. Can he can he find a real URI that works? I have no way to go to internet and say. I'm sorry, man. I'm not that hardworking. Oh yeah, he finds something. I think he finds. Let's see what he found. Wikipedia, Twitter. He go to the Wikipedia. Let's see. This one is a valid URI. Yeah. No, it's not a valid URI. Let's see. Okay, Twitter. No, URI. Something like this. Can we find? Mm, Can we- where he go? Where he find the URI? Yeah, let's check. No way that. Let's see. Twitter logo. Dot svg. You can't find it. Wikipedia. Our service is currently on. So he's not doing the mistake, you know. The issue is not him. The issue is let's see if Wikimedia is working or not. The Wikimedia himself is the Wikimedia is under maintenance. Wikimedia or is he under maintenance? No, he's not under maintenance. Yeah, so, okay, so then never mind. We don't overcomplicate. Just I will remove this one. We don't do something else. But by the way, these things, for example, especially because the guy he's hosting those kind of things, I don't dare to, for example, put a file over there, you know, or something like that in my local directory, these kind of things. Because you know, you don't know how he's hosting the thing, right? So you don't know what is, for example, when you host, especially the GitHub story, for example, I do in GitHub pages. Okay, so But when I do in GitHub pages, for example, my URI sometimes it become messed up when I do it in my personal website, which means that I do it in AWS and GitHub pages. So you don't really know that how he is doing it. So because of that, so I don't dare to put a file over here or something like that. Like right, and then in production it get broken or some. I have no to. I'm not that hardworking. But never mind. Okay, so let's go. So how many minutes so far? So now it is 44 minutes. So 15 minutes more. I will do another 15 minutes. So okay, so never mind. So far we good. Okay, so just only here if we can add a logo or something like that, so we can have more fancy or something like that. So just I'm not thinking. So okay, so logo without logo URL. Oh, so okay, so just never mind. So since he's testing the URI, we do suggest another URI for logo. The original one is not a valid URL. Let's see if you can find it or not. Let's see, is it this one a valid URL? Let's check. Yes! You see, he is a smart, I believe in you. Oh, by the way, there is something I forgot. Sorry, man, I forgot this one. This extension is for making the things in a document. So let's go and do this one. Yeah, is he writing the entire code for me? Yeah, I love you. Thank you, ChatGPT. You are so good. I love you. So you see, he is doing his shit. So I just copy paste the entire code. I don't want. I have no brain to go there and change the entire shit. Oh, you see, he do the hard work. I just sit down here and relax. Man, this is fun. You know what would be even more fun? For example, my mic does not work at the end of the thing, and that is cycle. I was crying, heartbroken, more than the last time my ex-girlfriend left me. Let's see, is he working? He look like shit. Let's see. By the way, if you subscribe the guy, extremely, you are the image extremely just uh, I just don't I just right by affect the visualization for let's see he can do it or not. Actually, I think this is the last page that I'm gonna do. So if this one works, so I will call off the day. So maybe I will do something like at the beginning, for example, I do a promo or something like that. For example, oh, I will find this something that you see like the movies, right? So they show you that no, you cannot do this. So that would be fun. Waiting and waiting. I think this one with a good editing would be very good. For example, I find the editor he will help me to edit the thing. I actually I can do editing also. I do a lot of in my previous channel. I do a lot of editing, but that it doesn't worth the time. I want to call. It takes me days to do a good editing. If you see my other channel, I do a lot of uh, Giphy, those kind of things, and some memes. That's one. Let's see. Okay, let's try. ETB. Yes, looks like everything cool. If you fix it, did you fix it? You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. No, no. What's going wrong? No, nothing. Without client name. Maximum stack size exceeded. Is it my fault or because this one I have a computer issue for this one? Yeah, so he couldn't fix it. I have no mood to this. I have to find out the problem. Oh, so you see, there is a problem. Okay, so never mind. We go we go back to the original code. Maybe maybe later I will find out a proper URL or something like that. But this one I think is not unnecessary for at the moment. I will find it from later. I will fix it. Maybe so, for example, after the video, I will go find. I spend time to find a proper one. I don't want to spend time in URL images for these things. Okay. So with the logo URI, okay, so this if without scope, without to yeah, so without the submission error. So without client name. So without client name is okay. Without logo URI, so this one is a little bit messed up. So this one is without the logo URI. The only one that it is logo URI. So this one it is only this one. So okay, I think the only thing that is messed up is this one. Okay, without the client, so this one is good to me. So this one good to me. Okay, logo URI. No, I commented it right. Is it? I think I commented. Yeah, commented. That's the reason that it's behaving. Okay, so this one is without the client name. Without the client name. Okay, so this one is totally messed up. So this logo I will offline. I'm gonna fix it. I will find out the proper URL. So okay, so this one also without a scopes. Okay, what is the scope? Let's switch. What is a scope? So a scope check without a scope. Okay, so the test component when no of scopes are requested. The component renders with no scopes listed under the constant screen. Ensure the component render correctly when there are no requests. Okay. The component render with no scope listed under the constant screen. On render with no scopes listed under the screen. So because he write something no scope or whatsoever. No, no. Okay, so let's go to the code. We see what is the scope over there. If the scope is corrected. Yeah, okay, so this one it's supposed to be something that it is hide or not hide this kind of things. So if there is a scope, what he do is he shows something. If there is no scope, he show another thing. Something like that. So let's check how many minutes are we- So this one is this. Okay, without the scope. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so you see, if he has a scope, he renders something. If he doesn't have a scope, he doesn't render something. So without the scope, he doesn't render anything. If he has a scope, he will render the scope. So the scope will be something. Okay, make sure the trusted Twitter by learning how Twitter will handle it when he shows something. Okay. We form submission error. So okay, he showed it. So all these things is correct. Okay. So yeah, so he okay, so he handled error case. He handled without a scope thing. He handled with a scope thing with only two CRI, which is with only two. So it's not with a scope thing. Without the logo URI, so this one logo also there is no there. Without client name, so without the client name, so the client name is not there, and after that default. So this one default. So the thing as it is that only the thing this is supposed to be fixed. I will fix it later. So out of the video, so I have a minute already. This one it becomes long already, 1 hour. So later YouTube will scream on me. So, but okay, so this is the error. Okay, so I hope you guys learned something. If you see until the end, put it down below that I have finished the thing. I will be very proud of you. So okay, guys, there will be a lot of affiliation down there. After that, I'm working on Upwork also, so there is my link for Upwork profile is over there. If you need somebody that, for example, work on your next project, you can hire me. I'm putting for food, so your support is really appreciated. And yeah, so I think this is the end of the video. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.